Hello everyone, SPG Lucina here with another Genshin Impact video. Unfortunately, not featuring any of my friends as none of them were available at the moment. So I thought it was best to do to continue the storyline for Phantom of the Past. So let's activate that quest. And depending on how short this quest is, because it's only the ending, um, I might try and do the 3 or 2 Golden Apple Archipelago quests that I still have because yeah, it's fun. So let's go teleport to the Dawn Winery and see from there what's up. Because the last time we were on this journey, um, we went to Falcon Coast, I believe, and we were looking for Diluc, but we only found a letter and just a strange looking ley line that seemed to show a younger Diluc, but not present day Diluc. So yeah, I wonder what any of the characters have to say about this. And also I heard that you're supposed to check the Knights of Favonius rooftop for something, and so I'm also gonna do that too, so that just in case we miss any story elements. I don't know if we're supposed to do it within the quest, but yeah. So let's begin by running up the hill. By running up the hill, yeah. Feeling a little deja vu just because it's Kazuha. Although I think last time I used Beto to run up here, but you know, Kazuha provides decreased sprint stamina. Anyways, hi Adeline.
You're finally back. I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
That's okay. We did offer to help. So anyway, is Master Diluc back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either. But I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time. By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master Diluc this whole time, because that would be really tiring.
Not to mention, because of the heels, oh, I can only imagine how like hurty her feet will be, even with socks. Trust me, standing half a day in like heels, no matter how high they are, it's never nice on your feet.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here.
Is it me?
Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master Diluc out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Is this a letter for Master Diluc?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Oh, wait. So I, but may it, so she knows about the I, but it in the prologue it made it seem like she wasn't aware, unless she's aware of Diluc's inner, not like inner circle thing, but like she's aware of like the information stuff that he gets, but not so much that he's the Dark Knight hero. I'm just a wee bit confused, but anyways.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Of course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
Friendship. To the right, she said, I think? Over here. Oh, that's a bunch of letters. Do I really have to sort them?
Whoa, there are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in.
Wait, no, Paimon, we shouldn't read.
Oh, that's true. In that case, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
Holy moly, it's him!
Woo! There he is!
I was gonna say, like, Paimon, no, we shouldn't open his mail. He might, like, just pop out of nowhere, and yep, there he is.
What are you agonizing over?
You're a mess! You're messy!
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But, it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
Exactly. Thank you, Paimon. You have some level of respect.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on
The
to them in
sparkling is
case any
hurting
of
my
the
eyes.
information they contain proves useful later down the line.
My eyes are being sparkled.
I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
It's not? Wait, what? It's not?
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit.
Paimon!
Did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Paimon, what if that's just his shampoo? Paimon, no.
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Stormbearer Mountains. I'll fill you in later.
Okay. Bye.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
It's been a long time since Diluc's presence last overawed you, huh? Paimon, you should calm down.
Alright, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Okay. Let's read. Oh, do I have to? Ah! A tidy written letter. To the heir of the Renovan... Oh gosh, I can't say Diluc's last name. I'm calling it the R Clan. I apologize for sending this letter without notice. You may not remember me, but we've met a few times. We've met near the square when I sat at the table adjacent to yours at the Good Hunter, and I've seen you in your tavern. You're always busy with a great many things, especially back when you were much chattier than you are now. You spoke cheerfully and often with your brother and friends then. Probably no surprise that you don't notice me, but I've always had my eye on you. Sir. I recall with crystal clarity how my little Oh, it's Alice! I recall with crystal clarity how my little Clee once made a complete mess of your vineyard while she was trying to catch crystal flies there. But you didn't get angry. In fact, you personally escorted Clee back and even gave her a few bottles of fresh grape juice. Now, I think that might jog your memory, yes? Clea recently told me that she hasn't seen the strange man with the red hair in ages, so I decided to look into it out of curiosity. My deepest condolences regarding your father. In many of the stories I've been told, you are a model knight, proud, driven, a knight of noble character and lineage. But I know you're gentler than you appear. If you weren't, you wouldn't have treated Clea the way you did. And since you helped my child out, I hope you wouldn't mind if I treat you as if you were my own. Therefore, I sincerely hope that you will leave the dark place that you are presently in, and that you will not wallow in grief and remorse. Partings are the most painful things, but they also encourage us to grow. A bird that has lost the roof over its head will fly further than others of its kind. Go out and see the world. That's the best course of action I can envision. Only by feeling, observing, and listening can your heart be healed. Parents all wish they can accompany their child forever, and the skies, seas, and stars bear witness to that oath. Everything that was your father now finds new life with you. That which you will experience in this world may have been things that your fathers experienced once upon a time. I hope that the wind will bring you all manner of wondrous things in your journey to come. In any case, keys? In any case, keep your chin up, young child.
Huh. Paimon's not sure what this one's about.
Paimon, really? It's like so basic. It's Alice talking about past Luke when Klee was. I was gonna say when Klee was a child, but like she's still a child.
Shall we read another one?
Paimon, why can't you grip the most simplest of things? Okay, so that was a letter with clear handwriting. Wait, no. Was that the letter with clear handwriting or the? So I'll go with the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think the next one is a neatly written letter. Dear Mr. D. Luke, it is my pleasure to investigate the ley lines alongside you. As you know, my focus is on This is definitely Albedo. So my knowledge of the ley lines remains quite shallow, and I fear that I will only be able to share what little understanding I have. According to many pre-existing documents, the ley lines can be seen as a medium for storing information. Under certain circumstances, they can record activities that occur in the area around them. So the Mora ley lines that we're farming, were they because of a billionaire who dropped their Mora there? All this information goes through a recording and storage process. After a certain period of time, they may release once again by the ley lines. May be released once again. If I may be so bold as to make a guess, there should be a method to activate the ley lines. Those who grasp such methods can control the times at which ley line information is recorded and released. Judging from the runic system and some other clues, I surmise that there are particular members of the Abyss Order who may have a small chance of being able to achieve this. If you believe that this requires further investigation, these entities may serve as your point of entry. I wrote a paper a few years ago in which I covered my brief foray into questions concerning the flow of ley lines and other such topics. You will find a copy of this paper enclosed. I hope that it can help to clear up some of your doubts.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now? Okay, remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
Paimon, quiet. Oh, wait, no, so a letter with clear handwriting is the next one? Wait, am I only subject to one more, or can I just read all of them? I want to do the elegant. I'm kind of curious about the elegant handwriting. Dear D. Luke, welcome back to Mondstadt, sir. And it has been some time since the incident. We discovered that Erok had betrayed us and he has been punished severely. I hope that this news will put your mind at ease. In other news, our people have discovered that the Abyss Order has stepped up its activities between Wolvendome and Stonegate lately. Also, a mysterious individual that people are calling the Dark Knight Hero has suddenly started showing up out of nowhere all around Mondstadt City. He typically acts in the dead of night, and his intentions are currently unclear. Please stay safe and notify the Knights as soon as possible should you see anything suspicious. We will send support immediately. Whether you are presently in our ranks or not, all faithful Knights will remember your contributions to the Knights of Favonius. May you remain in good health.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right order.
No, I want to read all of them.
There's one thing we can take away from these. It's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past. Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro.
Paimon, that's not
Or
even
he's
his name.
fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out.
But it seems to have found some peace. But Diluc seems to have found
That's
peace.
true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want.
Yeah!
Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice.
Out of friendship, I can't wait for Paimon to just accidentally make it slip that, hey, you two should be a couple. You'll be a couple of friends. Like, the way Paimon says this is that she's saying, oh yeah, you guys are going to be a great couple. Couple of friends, that is. But she's only after it for the grape juice. I need to slap Paimon because we're not in it for the grape juice. I want friendship too. I definitely don't want to be on the wrong side of D-Luke. Holy moly!
What?
Paimon! Paimon, don't! Everyone. Oh, what the frick? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back. It might seem like a short cut in the video for you guys, but for me it's been a few hours, question mark. So apparently my younger brother accidentally hit the Wi-Fi switch, which is why my game did the whole reconnecting server thing. And so as you can see on screen, I'm back at the sort letters segment of the game, so it did not save any of the stuff I did. Although I do find it comedically funny how right as D-Luke was walking out with his new outfit, that's when the game decided, or that's when my brother decided to turn off the Wi-Fi. I promise you it wasn't intentional. He was just trying to close the light in his room and just happened to hit the Wi-Fi switch. But I just found it funny how it was perfectly in tune with D-Luke's new outfit reveal. But anyways, I guess let's sort through these letters again.
Let's sort D-Luke's letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Okay, so I believe I did the tidy, the neat, and the elegant. So I will try and read the letter with clear handwriting, the rough handwriting, and the new letter. So Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle and even ask Adeline to make him his favorite dishes. It really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believed that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. Dawn Winery has always been a more quiet location because all who stay here are rather peaceful people. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon arrival did end up livening the place significantly. I hope that you are doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health.
Paimon's not sure what this one's about. Shall we read another one?
Okay, so let's read the rough handwriting. D-Luke. Jean wrote to me lately with shocking news. If I don't miss my guess, she wrote to you too. Her sentiments are those of the knights as a whole. Creepus was a good man, and I thought very well of him. It grieves me greatly to know that he met with such a fate. As for the defeat of the Drake, the honors for that accomplishment should go to your father. I do not accept Eroc's theft of the credit for the deed, which was brought with your father's sacrifice. Stolen credit will not be acceptable within the Knights of Favonius under any circumstances. I will not permit it. I've already given Jean the authority to punish Eroc with all necessary severity. The Knights will inform you of the results. I've heard that you've been taking some time off outdoors and may not be easy to reach, so there is no guarantee that my letter will reach you. As such, I'll stop here for now. If it does reach you, then I wish you good health and safety in your travels. Contact us if you need anything. I hope that falcon of yours will help put this letter in your hands. I mean, I don't write in person very often, you know. This may seem like pointless words to you right now, but remember, even the greatest disasters must come to an end. Mondstadt awaits for your return, and if you're willing, the Knights will always welcome you. If you're not, forget I said anything, yeah?
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now? Okay.
We'll read
Remember,
one more.
We're trying to figure letter was written.
Okay, so we'll do the new letter. Dear Dark Knight Hero, the Knights of Favonius have stepped up the guard details throughout Mondstadt without making any major movements. The Abyss Order will not have noticed. I am scouting around Dragon's Spine. The monsters here have scattered and separated. Clearly, they haven't been assembled by the Abyss Order. There are no signs of enemy activity in the south of Mondstadt either. If we confirm that other locations are also free of monsters, we will be able to conclude that the Abyss Order has nothing to do with the recent ley line disorder.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right order. If there's one thing we can take away from these, it's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past.
He has.
Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro.
Yep. I might cut this part out, but at the same time, I'll probably keep it in just to be consistent. I mean, I know I already commentated on this, that's why I'm not really I'm not really reacting at all, and I'm sorry, but you will see when this video is posted that I did try to play through this, and then the whole Wi-Fi incident happened, so yeah.
Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out. Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice.
And as I stated before, obviously, we're not. I hope Diluc doesn't take Paimon's thing to heart, because as the traveler, if I were able to speak and not have Paimon speak for me, I would definitely say that Diluc is definitely one of the good friends that Traveler has, and we will help him if he needs anything. Wi-Fi don't lag.
Wait, what?
It's just funny that it just lagged right here anyways. Camera, please.
Is there a problem?
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back.
So I'm assuming that I know that the manga had him in the up. I think it was like a higher up. I'll look for a reference image if I can. But what if he has it down because he's depressed? Like, that's why he has a very depressed ponytail. But now that he's, I guess, finding peace, it's now an up ponytail. I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind.
You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yep, it was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Yeah, everyone's wallet is gone.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me.
Me looking in the very back.
We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw. For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
No, because of the disturbance.
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast.
I can
But
see
anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I'd prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them.
I kind of have to agree with Diluc on this one? Diluc on this one, because, didn't we have to do something Well, didn't we have to do something similar to had to negotiate a little bit? I think. I can't
And
remember.
it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss mages hostage, and they soon start talking.
Or you can rely on the help of my actually convenient Genshin. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I know I make jokes about my different characters, and I know you're probably confused, but eventually I will, like, release some sort of OC file for them. Not in, like, a typical, like, file with, like, everything in it, because obviously I may not have everything for my OCs, because a lot of them are pretty old, even though a lot of them could be recent. But this might take the form of a new Discord, because I am trying to make a new Discord server, but there's been a lot of technical problems with it, which is why I haven't released the new invite yet. Or making a Tumblr and just lead you all with different links so that you can just get a feel for like who my characters are. Although a plan that I am trying to put into motion, if I didn't get a editing idea at 4 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, is I definitely want to do a silly goofy OC segment with them as vines, just so that you all get the general image of them. But a lot of my characters don't have art because of my art block, and even though I want to draw them, it's like it really doesn't work. I never find the, not really the will, but because of an artist block, I just can't seem to draw them. Like I can draw them, but I just don't feel like it. The only other time I did character art was for Mason, but that was because that was a fun little project. Something like this, even though I can make like a quick sketch, this is your first impression of my characters. For a lot of you, for the people who are in my Discord, especially the roleplay Discord, that's no longer active-ish, they've seen these characters, they understand who they are, but someone on the viewer side who doesn't know my characters, who's not in the Discord, they don't really know them, so it's kind of a shaky ground. I'd love to do something like that, but it's not that I'm self-conscious, I just don't want to give the wrong impression of the character, because yeah, there's just, but you know, it's something I want to do. I mean, getting a Tumblr is probably the most logical reason for me, but I'm so sorry I'm going off on a rant. I thought I'd explain in case that there are people who get a little annoyed with me always throwing in my characters into the plot-ish. There's good reason, I swear. But yeah, I thought I'd clear that up before somebody tries to quote-unquote cancel me for inserting their characters too much, you know?
As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed. It's their job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head.
Sir, you sound upset. Please don't be upset at me, I'm just asking. I hate when people, when you can tell they're upset, even though they're not upset at you, it's kind of that, feeling.
I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy, but that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, Diluc.
Paimon?
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything. In return, I have a gift for your trouble.
Grape juice? The packaging is so fancy! It must be really expensive!
Paimon, quiet.
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes.
I'm keeping it.
I happen to have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves.
Is he allowing... Wait, is he consenting to us breaking and entering into his house just for grape juice? Somebody needs to animate this. Just animate the traveler just sneaking into... I don't know if it's his house or if it's at Angel's share, but just go, just animate the traveler just sneaking into the cellar just for grape juice, please.
It's on the house.
Is it gonna be put on his tab? I mean, it could be put on mine. Do we even have a tab?
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery!
Paimon, quiet!
This one bottle must be worth at least, like, 50,000 mora! And he gave it to us for free!
Paimon, please quiet before he changes his mind.
Thank you so much, Master D. Luke!
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adeline is already making it.
So anyways, I'm a D-Luke sim now.
There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
Me looking at the window, it's day? It's day?
Yes. Passiveness is not my style.
Looks left and right. To all the fanfic writers out there, you have new material.
Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this.
It's actually the Fatui, I'm assuming. Also, shout out to one of my friends. I won't name who, just to keep them anonymous, but thank you for sending me the adorable Kazuha, little fanfics of the reader, not necessarily Traveler, but the reader, helping out Kazuha when he was drunk, like just helping him get home. It was really adorable. Please send me more fluff like that. It was very enjoyable, and definitely Drunk Kazuha was something I was not expecting in the last event. Anyways, to that same friend, you know who you are, please send me some Diluc fluff.
Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
We help Diluc.
Right, sure. After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
I have a feeling I should know where this comes from, but I completely forgot. Comments help.
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time.
We have the power of electricity, boy.
Come on, let's go! This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Is it gonna end the quest? Oh no. Oh my gosh, wait, let me see that. We don't get to drink it though, I'm assuming, right? It's like a special item. Where is it? Where is it? I saw it. Ah, there it is. Oh, it doesn't have a thing. That's good. I was gonna say, is it gonna expire? Oh my gosh, I love the design on the bottle. That's gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna go outside into the sunlight, despite him saying it's dinner time. For absolute effect, I might just turn it to night, since dinner time. It's supposed to be nighttime. But look, it's day. The sun is shining. Huh, have I been over there? I need to go look at that. I get so lost in Genshin that I forget. Oh, Kaya is here. I don't know what I was expecting. They said he was staying here. But I'll talk to him. I'll just talk to him now. What the heck? I'm too close.
Hello, Master Kai. I mean, Captain Kaya. I don't believe we were expecting you. Has something urgent come up?
Oh, Adeline, don't be such a stranger. The Knights of Favonius have received word of another sighting of the Dark Knight hero. Now, the witness wasn't able to see where the suspect was headed. However, I just have a gut feeling that he's in the Dawn Winery area.
Really? What can I say, Captain Kaya? You and the Dark Knight hero have never been seen in the same place at the same
Oh.
time. And you often show up at the Dawn Winery, just like the Dark Knight hero. So, is it safe to say that you are the Dark Knight hero?
Oh.
Now that you mention it, it makes sense. I almost can't believe it. I am the legendary Dark Knight hero.
I'm sorry, Captain Kaya, but the Dawn Winery is having a fire safety inspection today. You'll have to come back another day.
Seriously, shouldn't you at least ask me to stay for dinner as a courtesy? Then again, I do have a pile of admin work waiting for me today. In that case, please pass a message on to Diluc for me. Tell him that the hazard zone has been established. The public shouldn't notice anything, and the enemy is unlikely to detect it right away.
Captain Kaya, your words are as profound and enigmatic as ever. I'm just a maid. None of that means anything to me. Master is currently out at a business meeting with his commercial partners. I don't know where they are
I love how we're
exactly.
just stalking him and he could have just instantly turned to us and just say, "Honorary Knight."
I will pass your message on to him word for word when he gets back, but I can't guarantee that the meaning behind the words will be fully conveyed.
Oh, but these are code words he grew up using. If he doesn't understand them, then perhaps it was a wasted childhood. Oh, by the way, is there anything new at the winery? While I'm here, I'd like to pick up some choice wine to take home.
Captain Kaya, you are too funny. You know we don't do retail. Still, thank you so much for visiting.
Oh, okay. I thought Kaya was gonna turn to us and be like, "Honorary Knight, can you give this message to Diluc?" Oh wait, it's nighttime now. Perfect. It actually lines up with the story. It's kind of like how if you get the cutscene of Diluc for the Dark Knight hero in his story quest, and it's broad daylight, it just makes no sense. Or like it's broad daylight. Anyways, let's finish up this story quest. Alright. Using my Kazuha, let's go. Oh. Oh, we're fighting Hello? Oh. Hold on.
Into the wind! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! There is no escape!
Oh shoot, how do I... Oops. Oh, okay, there was a thing. Oops. There was a thing there. I was gonna be like, shoot, I wasted that.
Clouds high, the birds call!
There. It's done.
Oh. I... Kazuma's thing is still going.
The ley line deposit will disappear before long.
All thanks to the power of teamwork.
Exactly.
See, even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master Diluc saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks.
Oh no.
It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad.
Kaya must be not really jealous, but like... Not really jealous, but like... He must admire that Diluc is actually opening up to Traveler.
If the opportunity arises, let's team up again in the future.
Yes! Woohoo! Ooh, food. Okay, I think there is something else I wanted to do. I'm gonna look at the rewards. Okay, so there was a thing about going to the top of the Knights of Favonius thing. I don't know what I'd find, but what's this? Take the brick. open it. Every line from the handwriting was like a child wrote on this verse before an adult stepped in, held their hand, and taught them how to do it the second time. The writings are as follows. Remember always I was the Albrecht clan who did not have royal blood, who stepped in as regents when the strength of the one-eyed king Ermin failed. Though we could not restore Conria to life, we of the Albrecht clan should lead lives as those who blaze like fire, rather than those who wallow in the embers. If you flip the paper over, there are other words. You reckon these must be annotations of some sort. I saved this one memento from the fire Father made while he wasn't paying attention. This was in violation of our principles. Our clan's affairs should never be recorded. For me, this sheet of paper cannot serve as any form of identification. It will not give me passage anywhere. Then I look at it. This handwriting was as grieving as a smoking ash pile. There is no way that I can write something like that, living in Mondstadt as I am. Moving the paper aside, you see a cloth bag underneath it that contains an eye patch of significant age. A sticker is attached to the side, and the text on it reads, to think that all play acting as a one-eyed pirate would eventually end one with an actual wounded eye. I have never blamed Diluc for that. I suppose I must have been asking for it, telling him the truth the day my adopted father died, without expecting conflict to emerge somehow. He seemed to believe that I was really blinded, though that's not the case. Well, I fooled him for a while, haven't I? Might as well keep going. 2 letters lie beneath the bag, all which have a D as their sender. The letters are in great condition, and there is a time written on the back. This is most likely the time these letters were received. You can tell that the words have been written in a strong but elegant hand. Message received, thank you. Also, I suggest you stop mentioning your eyes in your letters. Don't think I don't know that your right eye wasn't blinded. Small paper bag lies to these 2 letters. It contains nothing but a few seashells. They have lost most of their luster. It is unclear how much time has passed since they were picked up. Hold on, can I read the second letter? But I want to read the second one though. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the... Okay, let's read the second letter now. Thanks for the letter. Cooperating with the Knights has objective pros and cons, like 2 sides of a coin. I'm sure you understand that better than I do. No need to worry about my safety. Self-preservation is easy. Striving towards my goal is hard. Take care of yourself instead. Small paper bag lies next to... Okay, it's just Huh. So that's more lore about Conria. So there was a... Okay, so the Albrecht clan was not... They're not royalty is what I got from that. But... And they had... Conria had a king, Ermin, who they describe as being one-eyed. Which could mean one or two things. Kinda like... it could mean that he wears an eye patch. And conceal his eye, or his eye is scarred and blind, and he can't see out of it, and he only has one eye to see. And then, so Kaya has an actual, his eye patch is for practical reasons, not so much that it's, how should I say it? Kaya has an eye patch because of he got attacked by Diluc. But Kaya had the eye patch way before, didn't he? Kaya had the... If I have to now look back at the webtoon when I'm done recording this, eventually, but yeah, Kaya still had the eye patch when he told Diluc, though. So unless Diluc burned through, like, the first eye patch, which is why Kaya got scarred, that's only... And, you know, obviously this one's a replacement, but I can't think of any other... Yeah, because he had it in the webtoon, I think. But I do love that we're getting little bits of lore with Kaya, considering we haven't had a story featuring him in a while. I think the last time was the last Golden Apple Archipelago. So yeah, the lore is getting really interesting. That's why I like Genshin. The lore is really interesting. But if you stayed for this long, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next quest, which may be the 3 Golden Apple Archipelago quests I have left. And yeah, that's the plan. I am going to be returning to class sessions in the coming week, however, so uploads may not be. I mean, I was trying to be consistent over the summer, but I was taking breaks too, but expect content to kind of come out a little staggered, considering I do have to take my classes seriously. But other than that, I hope y'all are enjoying your morning, your evening, and just good luck with your day or night, and I'll see you in the
If you ever want to
next
trade tactics, I'm always
video.
ready.
Bye!